Hey you. What's going on? Are you looking for a vlog about Ukraine's best kept secret weapon against Russia? If that is so, then this vlog is what you've been looking for and I'm gonna reshare it to you, right now. But first, let's have a big shout out to all of you guys who relentlessly support my channel. Thank you very much for your support guys. Having said that, let's jump into the video. Ukraine's best secret weapon against Russia are the Turkish drones. The star of this video and others circulating on social media is the Bayraktar TB2, a kind of Turkish drone that the Ukrainian military has increasingly deployed against Russian forces in recent days. On Tuesday, the Ukrainian military said that Bayraktar drones had destroyed one tank and two surface-to-air missile systems overnight. In other videos shared on Twitter, Bayraktar drones, in use by the military since at least 2021, are shown blowing up what appears to be a Russian fuel convoy and a group of supply trucks. These drones are pretty small and super lightweight, like 7 times lighter than the US military's Reaper drone, with a 39 feet wingspan that allows them to remain in the sky for up to 30 hours at a time. Every drone can carry 4 laser-guided missiles according to a promotional material from its Turkish manufacturer. Ukraine's drone campaign has contributed to its early successes in slowing the Russian advance, and is revealing unexpected gaps on the part of the Russian army's maneuvers according to US and European military analysts. Perhaps more significantly, analysts add, the videos are also becoming an increasingly prominent part of Ukraine's information war, giving Russian invaders a reason to fear their enemy, and providing a vital boost for the Ukrainian fighting morale amid fears of a coming military onslaught. Even so, the drones are unlikely to change the long-term course of the war, analysts point out, so to speak. Guys, the footage released by the Ukraine military shows very serious defects in Russian air defense cover, which is very surprising for many observers, says a Turkish military and aerospace analyst. The footage is also very useful for PR and psychological warfare. Reliable and accurate military drones were once the exclusive purview of the US military. But the technology has become more commonplace in recent years, and is now a fixture of many 21st century battlefields. And Turkey is now the preeminent supplier. In the last 2 years, the Turkish Bayraktar drones have appeared not only in Ukraine, but also countries like Ethiopia, Azerbaijan, Libya and Syria. Last year in Ethiopia, a rebel force was bearing down on the capital Addis Ababa before the government repelled them with the drones. In the conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia in 2020, Turkish drones proved decisive in the Azeri victory against Armenia, a Russian ally. In recent years, the Bayraktars have scored some really famous successes, says Tony Osborne, the London bureau chief of Aviation Week, a publication focused on the aerospace industry. I would argue that it's now the most famous drone of them all, he added. Quote, the video shared by the Ukrainian Armed Forces on Sunday reveals one of the drone's key selling points, that they are capable of inflicting disproportionate damage on enemy hardware, far more cheaply than other drones, and at low risk. Osborne estimates that the Bayraktar drones were sold to Ukraine at a cost in the single-digit millions of dollars each, but that the Russian surface-to-air missile system destroyed in the video on Sunday could be worth up to whopping $50 million. The crucial thing about these is that they are cheap, and when they're cheap you're not so worried about losing them, he says. You can throw them into a fight and if they do score a dramatic hit, like we saw yesterday, suddenly you're winning the attritional war. Osborne estimates that Ukraine likely has around 20 Baykar drones in its operational arsenal. In December, Bloomberg reported that Ukraine had placed orders for 24 more, citing officials. Baykar did not respond to requests for comment. For Turkey, a NATO member, the drone sales to Ukraine align with its military interests, namely preserving the balance of power in the Black Sea region, according to Galip Dalai, a specialist on Turkish and Middle Eastern politics at Chatham House, a London international affairs think tank. While Bayraktar drones are manufactured by a private company, Baykar Technologies, the drones are widely seen to be an arm of Turkish foreign policy. The company's chief technology officer, Selçuk Bayraktar, is the son-in-law of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Countries like the US, China, Israel, denied to sell Ukraine armed UAVs, said Haluk Bayraktar, the company's CEO and Selçuk's brother, during a webinar in May 2021. Turkey was the only country to accept to sell Ukraine this technology. Turkish foreign policy has also animated the presence of Bayraktar drones in Syria, Libya and Azerbaijan, all battlefields where Russian and Turkish proxies face off. Drones give Turkey a geopolitical edge, Dalai says. It's one thing to engage in conventional fighting in places like Libya or Syria, but it's another thing to employ drones. Drones make Turkey's job easier. In other cases, like Ethiopia, Turkish drone sales are likely motivated more by economic drivers than political ones. Turkey attached no political conditions to its drone exports, unlike the US, according to Mevlütoglu. The videos of Bayraktar drones giving gifts of death upon Russian convoys have almost certainly been shared by the Ukrainian military to raise morale. But with a large column of Russian vehicles trundling toward Kiev, any Ukrainian morale stemming from videos of drone strikes is likely to be short-lived. Baykar, on the other hand, looks set to reap the rewards long into the future. Now that Turkey has a growing defense industry, you want to showcase your items as battle-tested, Dalai says. Those kinds of conflict zones have become major PR for the Turkish drone industry. Guys, do you agree that these drones are Ukraine's best-kept secret weapon against Russia? Kindly share your thoughts in the comments section and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this vlog, and thank you very much for supporting my channel. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Cheers.